Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the one, the only Colton Pfenninger of Gladwin football. How's it going, buddy?
Good.
So how do you feel like you did as a QB in your first taste of varsity football as a starter?
I feel like I did all right. Definitely could have done a lot better things. For my first year, it wasn't too bad, but a lot of silly mistakes and just being not worried, but being in the pocket and when it's closing in and then just kind of like chucking the ball up was something I need to work on a lot. But I feel like I did all right.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't realize you're only a sophomore. So, the thing is that you're going to have a couple years to grow and develop. And how do you feel like, what were really like some of the things that you really focused on, heading into this season?
Uh, I really focused on having always like good footwork and having a good connection with the running back. Like if we were handing the ball off at practice and it just wasn't right, like wanting to get it clean so we don't fumble. Like that was my biggest thing is to not turn the ball over. Because if you turn the ball over, you can't win a game. So
Yeah.
the goal was to keep the turnovers to a minimum.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were some of the things that you did to make sure that the ball didn't get turned over and stuff?
So for like interceptions, I always try to, I don't know, just try not to I guess throw it to the defense.
Yeah.
But like fumble wise, I always tried to just, like if I was getting tackled, just make sure I really have it covered up. And if it's a rainy game, know that your reads are going to be a little different because the ball's wet. And you don't want to drop it. You're better off to take a one gain than fumble the ball. So,
Yeah. Um, you're only, so young getting what's it like to get a big opportunity to represent the city of Gladwin at such a young age too?
I mean, it feels great. I, there's some pressure because of course the team just came off a state championship, but I I just it was great. It was fun. Definitely one of the best things ever. Like it was great memory, but it was good. I'm looking forward to keep doing it.
Yeah. Um, so, okay, best moment from this season.
Uh Probably like just winning that first game, knowing that like my first ever varsity game starting was a win. Like I mean that's just something big to me too. That it was a great game and I played great. And the end of the season was just great. But hanging out with everybody too, like camps we did in the summer, it was all just a great memory. The whole season, just a great memory.
Yeah. What was it like just, getting learning from the seniors and, even some of them gave you rides to practice and all that stuff. Was what was that like just to experience all that?
It was definitely an eye opener for sure, knowing that like they were there to win because it's their last season, and I really thought about that the whole season too. Is I don't want to let them down because it is their last chance. So, but no, learning from them and even like last year's group, learning from like Nick Wheeler and all them, like they were just great coaches and everything too for the players.
Yeah. What's it like learning from Jarsty and all that stuff?
Oh, he's a great coach. Literally knows everything. I swear. Like you have a question, he knows it. You don't think he knows it, he knows it. Like he knows it. But no, he's just great. Always like you can ask any question and he'll give you a answer and never make you feel dumb. And with me being young too, I think that he really like gave me some relief when I made a mistake or something. He just like, hey, we can fix that. I'm like, yep, we got it. And he just great.
Yeah. Let's see. What are some of the things that you're really going to focus on this off season? And you're only a junior, so going into next year, it's what are some of the things you're really going to work on?
Definitely want to throw the ball better and just like my pocket pressures and stuff. Like I want to have good footwork in the pocket. Try not to let up any sacks. And my main goal is, and it happens to the best, but try not to throw any interceptions. So I want to have that ball on a tight rope, and just I want to get faster, a lot faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, just throwing better.
Yeah. So, um, you know, excuse me. So going into, of course, it's basketball season's coming up. I know, that's going to be exciting for you. Are you on varsity, JV? Where are you at?
Both a little bit. Gonna start the season off on JV and do like a fifth quarter tight. So I'm gonna play my 4 quarters on JV, and if we're beating a team by a decent amount, then I'll go up to varsity for 2 quarters or whatever. But nope, I'm gonna play JV and then yeah, play a quarter on varsity.
Yeah. So, what's it like to go from football to basketball? I know you've had some time off, and what's that been like? What have you been doing?
I mean, it's just been basically practice. Like I just it's totally two different sports. And the moment you think coming right from football and you're in like the best shape and everything, and you get running up and down the court and you're like, yeah, this is a lot different than football. But it's been great so far. Love the team.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
been with the same group of friends the whole way up, so should be good.
All right. All right. Well, Colton, thank you so much for the time as always. We will talk to you pretty soon.
All right.